The methods we use to communicate with AI in 2025 are starting to fail. As models gain autonomy, the traditional task and response prompt is becoming the primary bottleneck in our professional workflows. Updates like Opus 4.7 and OpenAI 5.5 represent more than a minor speed boost. This vertical climb in agentic power means the AI can now manage tools, search data, and execute work for hours at a time without human intervention. But there's a gap in the data. While the models gained 100 times more capability in 6 months, our communication habits stayed static. Most users are still treating these advanced systems like basic calculators. This disconnect is why 2025 techniques feel so limiting. To leverage this new tier of intelligence, we have to move past simple task-based instructions. Look at the way you talk to an agent. Are you still providing rigid, step-by-step instructions and expecting the model to follow them like a script? This diagnostic matrix reveals the problem. When you dictate every narrow step, you force the AI into the role of a junior partner. You act as a taskmaster, and the output is limited by your own ability to describe the process. Heavy knowledge work in 2026 requires you to step into the role of a strategic manager. That means treating the AI as a senior peer, a partner that helps you define the problem rather than just executing a template. Transitioning to this senior management role means moving away from dictation and toward a strategic, open-ended dialogue. We bridge that gap using the AI question method. The curriculum starts with the absolute elimination of generic open-ended queries. The flashlight framework relies on what we call the bullseye. You must anchor the AI's exploration with a specific directional thesis. Instead of asking it to analyze the Mona Lisa, you instruct it to investigate how the painting influenced Da Vinci's relationships with his peers. A good manager also sets hard edges. You have to be explicit about what the AI should ignore. If a transcript contains 15 minutes of irrelevant small talk, you tell the agent to excise that context entirely so it stays focused on the core goal. This framework projects your intent into the problem space while preserving the AI's room to maneuver within those boundaries. Step 2 addresses the limitation of simple pass-fail checks. Basic evaluations fail when you're building something complex, like a launch document for a new product. Imagine you need a document to satisfy 3 conflicting goals. It needs an emotional hook for customers, it must be accessible to newcomers, and it has to maintain technical accuracy for engineers. Look at where these variables overlap. Your role is to ask the questions that force the AI to find that center star. You don't tell it how to combine these elements. You ask it to discover a synthesis that honors all 3 constraints simultaneously. This approach ensures the AI is doing the heavy cognitive lifting of a senior partner, rather than just filling out a pre-made template. The third step applies this to heavy knowledge work across diverse datasets. You begin by grounding the AI in a unified folder of data, combining formal spreadsheets and launch plans with informal meeting transcripts and support tickets. Most prompts fail here because the AI arbitrarily drills into one file, like a single customer complaint, and ignores the broader context of the other documents. You prevent this by injecting a subjective thesis across the entire folder. You tell the agent, "I believe our growth strategy is broken because our data buckets are misaligned." This forces the AI to cross-reference every file to test your theory. Layering your opinion over raw data compels the AI to wrestle with every artifact, resulting in a synthesized analysis that bridges multiple disciplines. High-leverage work requires stacking these layers into a single conversational dynamic. You organize context, shine the flashlight for direction, and layer constraints. Finally, once built, invite the AI to act as a senior partner and find flaws in your reasoning. This architecture transforms a simple exchange of information into a highly calibrated workflow, producing actionable insights. We measure prompt success by the friction it creates. If the AI merely mirrors your opinion back, the prompt failed. In a success state, the AI explicitly disagrees. An effective prompt invites the model to use hard data to build an elegant counterargument. Use this checklist to evaluate your prompts before you deploy them. Check for a directional thesis, clearly defined hard edges, and an explicit invitation for the AI to challenge your assumptions. The specific words and syntax of a prompt matter less than they used to. In this new era, your value is your intent, expressed through sharp, boundary-pushing questions that force the AI to work alongside you.